If you've got one of those huge bulky CRT TVs, whether it's a 21-inch, 24-inch, 28-inch, 32-inch, or God forbid even a 36-inch, gathering dust in a spare room, it may well be time to break out the camera, take a few snaps and stick it up on eBay, because these things are having a boom at the moment and you can make some pretty good money and you don't even have to ship it. In fact, very recently, a TV exactly like this, but in the 25-inch size, sold for £200, and that was a collection only sale on eBay. This here is a 21-inch model, and I'm going to be photographing this and marking it as a collection only sale, so whoever buys it will come and collect it from the shop. Now, when it comes to getting the best price for your TV, you want to obviously be able to take photos of the television in action, preferably connected to a retro games console such as a GameCube or a PlayStation. When it comes to taking these photos, sometimes you can find it a little bit tricky, because when you snap a photo you're going to get these horrible bars going across the screen, and a quick scroll through eBay listings for CRT tube TVs, you will see a plethora of listings where the photograph is horrible because they're trying to show the picture quality of the screen, but there's these scan lines going down the screen. In order to get a flicker-free photograph of the screen in action, of your CRT screen in action, you need to understand a couple of things. Most televisions are going to have a refresh rate of 50 or 60 Hertz. That's how they measure how often the screen refreshes the image. So the higher the refresh rate, the more times a second the screen is refreshing its image, so it should give you a smoother picture. Now, the reason why that's important is because most of these TVs are going to be displaying either a 50 or a 60 Hertz picture. Now, if you've got a camera which has a shutter speed of higher than that, it's going to pick up possibly lines as they're going down the screen, and that's where you get these horrible bars and things like that. So simply, you need to match your shutter speed on your camera to your TV. Once you do that, you can take a photo and it should hopefully be free of any distracting flicker scan lines. Most phones will have a Pro mode which will allow you to adjust the shutter, and most cameras will have like a manual mode or a shutter priority mode which will allow you to adjust the shutter speed. Shutter speed on cameras is often indicated by a fraction like 1 over something. So in the case of a 50 Hz TV, you want to set the shutter speed to 1 over 50. If it's a 60 Hz screen or a 60 Hz image is going onto your screen, you want to adjust it to 1 over 60, and so forth. So that's what you need to do, and then take a photo, and hopefully you will have no issues. I will see if I can demonstrate this at all by adjusting the shutter speed on this camera that I'm recording on, just to show you in real time how that works. Right now I'm recording the TV with the Nintendo Wii menu up on the screen, and as you can see you're getting a very nice picture. I can just move the camera around, and the Wii has just gone to sleep because I've not... There you go. So I've connected the Wii and you can see that the picture is flicker free, and that's because right now I'm recording this at a shutter speed of 1 over 50, a 50th of a second. Now if I start to change that shutter speed, you will notice flicker appearing. So we're now going to go up to 1/60th, 1/70th, 1/100th of a second. So now you can see a horrible black bar. 1 over 125 or 1/125th of a second, 1/60th of a second. The shutter speed is now at 200th of a second, 250th of a second, and as you can see, as I'm doing that, it's completely ruining the image. Whereas if I match the shutter speed to the Hertz refresh rate of this TV, which is 50 Hertz, you get a nice picture. Once you've taken your photos, obviously list the item as usual. Make sure you set the postage option to collection only, and that way you will have someone hopefully willing to buy that is able to come and collect the television from your property. You can show them it working, etc., and you'll get a top price for it. So no need to worry about shipping. I tend to only ship smaller size CRT televisions, so 14-inch televisions. I tend to ship myself. I find those easy to do, but anything bigger than that I've tried and my success rate has not been as good as I would like it. So I've decided, therefore, anything that's like a 21-inch, 24-inch, 28-inch, I will only offer as collection only. So if you do have one of these TVs gathering dust, get it listed because there's some really good profit in them. Gamers are snapping these up because they are obviously becoming more and more sought after and more difficult to find. So if you do have one, get it listed, mark it as collection only, and make some profit. Thanks for watching.